So let's do our energy check-in with our guardian today. Ma 30. Oh, you know what? We can agree that all of the angels in this oracle deck is just gorgeous. They're all portrayed so beautifully. Yesterday was 55. If you didn't see that one, it was Mebehe. Yes, Mebehe. Those born December 22nd through the 26th is naturally connected with that guardian. Born. But I always say you do not have to have the birthday on or between those dates to connect with this guardian. So today we have Awame. Yesterday was Capricorn. Today is Leo. um, also known as the patient god. Owame is the guardian angel of those born on or between the date of August 18th and the 22nd. The angelic cord for the patient god, I like that, is domination. So let's take a look at domination before we look at the qualities and associations with this guardian. Dominations. The function for this angelic cord is they oversee the duties of the lower angels. You know what? I said this. I don't know if I posted it. I want to say it was in last night's reading, but I definitely said that yes, I believe that there is like a level. If you grew up Christian in Christianity, you know that in heaven there's actually seven levels in heaven, and I believe everybody has their own level. It's just like a corporation. You know, there's different chains and certain people in certain areas that specialize or they can assist you in other ways. You know what I mean? So I like that. And you would think I would have remembered that, and I didn't. They oversee the duties of the lower angels. I like that. Now let's go to Ame. Association and qualities, of course, it's in the name, patience. Protection from despair and sorrow. The plant and animal kingdoms. Nobility, materialization, development, and expansion. Production, implementation, application, and planning. Responsibility, healing and restoration of health. Fruitfulness and birth. Growth, bloom, and joy. Cultivation and harvest. Rediscovery of inner child. Yesterday, I believe, um, yeah, it was childhood and inner serenity for our guardian of yesterday, and I like how these two are tying together. And today is October 1st, 2024. So today is a 1, you know, if you want to look at the date, the vibration for today, it's 1. And yesterday was 55. And, you know, 5 plus 5 equals 10. So that's a completion of something and the beginning of something else. So I like that. So that inner childhood is a big thing. And I like it too because, you know, this is the season where we are, you know, doing the pumpkin patches with our kids, and or you do it with like a group of your friends, And that's feeding to that inner child. If carving a pumpkin, that's not something, well, older people do, but it appeases that inner child. A lot of people, I think, will look over that in life as we get older. Some of us become like prunes. Don't worry, you love to. But um that inner child is still there. People think that that inner child is gone, and it's like, no, those stages are in us. They're just locked away. You know what I mean? And you get the most satisfaction when you're appeasing that inner child, or you're looking through, um not saying being naive now, but when you're looking through eyes of purity. You know what I mean? When you're looking at something new, you're like a fool in the tarot's journey. You know what I mean? And everyone around you that's involved in that is all teaching you something. You know how they say it take a village to raise a child. So yeah, anywho, enough of me babbling. um yeah, rediscovering of inner child. I just love that. But then you got Christmas coming too, and I don't care what anybody says. I have seen like 80-year-olds get excited about the decorations. It ain't even the presents, it's the lighting up, it's the season. Even if the music annoys you, you still look for those tunes. You know what I mean? Anywho, so do not be afraid to reach out to Owame. Awame? I believe it's Awame. Yeah, Awame. And ways ways that you can reach out to this guardian is you would write something down. It could be something as small as a sticky note, index card, just a simple line. It just got to be something from the heart, and know what you're asking for. Really identify it. Don't be like, I want to know my inner childhood. Just went weird. But you ain't got to do it that way. Specify. I mean, if you want to go down to like, I have this memory, I smell this certain scent, and you can pinpoint the day that you smelled it, type thing. How does that connect with my inner childhood, or where is that? Because clearly it's something in the past. You know what I mean? Something influenced that trigger of that scent. Things like that. Or oh my god, I just love that rediscovering the childhood. Because a lot of us, you ever notice that a lot of people hold on to the pain from the past? And I understand that, because that pain built your character. But don't forget like those beautiful moments. You had, I don't, it may have been few and far wide, you know what I mean, but you still had them. um but yeah, you meditate, you can sit down. It don't have to be something extreme. You gotta put some music on, like incense. It doesn't have to be that. You just sit down and just clear your mind, and then call upon Awame, and know what you're calling upon the angel for. And I never touch on how you've connected with the guardian. So for me, I can only speak from my perspective, because I've never researched this angle. You know what I mean? For me, it's a coolness. Like my mind, I see white or something bright, and I also the tingling feeling. Like you will feel someone present. You'll feel that spirit's attention. They say 90% of communication is nonverbal. So when you call upon them, they hear you, they come. But let me tell you something, because it took a minute for me to connect with Guardian Angel Lawame. Lawame. It's Lawame. Oh, Lahawa. Yes, Lahawa. It took a minute for me to connect with Lahawa. And I was getting up at the times. It said, to connect with this angel in the time of the year, to connect with this angel. And it took a minute. Um, I want to say like 14 or 15 days before I actually felt like, not saying that they wasn't there, but maybe they Not saying that this angel, because not saying that this angel did not answer me when I called. Because you know what they say, ask, and the day that you ask for something, it is answered. It's just maybe I really, because as the days went by and I was meditating, I was able to narrow down exactly what I had a generalization, but very specific. I got very specific. And once I hit that point and I was satisfied within my spirit, like it just clicked right then and there. Like it was, and I remember thinking, like, why is it taking so long? And I'm like, dang, I'm advising people. Because, well, I don't even know if I had started this channel at that time. But yeah, anywho, so that's how you know you'd feel it. Like you feel it. When I say it, I mean spirit, angel, I mean the energy. You know how sometimes you know somebody looking at you without even looking that way. And then when you do look, y'all have that awkward moment. Like, yeah, I peeped you watching. So yeah, and if you have a hard time shutting your brain down, because we live in a very high energy world right now. If you have a hard time doing that, I advise you to like clean the kitchen. Um, do the dishes. While you're sitting there, you'll notice that even though your thoughts are going, the like the speed of your thoughts slow down when you focused on something. Another thing that I do too, I find out the color affiliated with that guardian, and then I will have a bunch of yarn, and I will crochet a square if I'm having a hard time, like say, because life happens, and if it's a lot of things going on, that is a technique I also use. If I'm just like, because I mean, everyone out here, something can be so, it could kind of be like obsessive on your brain, just like cycling, and you can't get out of it. I would crochet a square. And if it's too intense, I actually would crochet two colors where I have to cut, and then I have to remember, okay, how to do that. And then slowly come back to me. I come back to the present. I'm not thinking the what ifs, or, I'm not in my emotions going left, right. I'm now. And when you are in the now vibration, things happen much more rapidly, okay? And you understand things too. All right. I really hope that helped. As always, I am wishing you peace and the remembrance that life happens for you, not to you. See you tomorrow. Bye.